What's going on, guys? This is Carl, the Racerred channel. I'm running a brand new FMF 2.1 Turbincore on the back of this, or maybe it's not a Turbincore. I think it's just FMF 2.1. But yeah, it's a Turbincore 2.1. Anyways, I've been kind of curious about the bottom end power loss. I was just running a Turbincore, and it was a pretty old one, and it really had a power loss right when I put the other one on. So I ran the stock silencer for a little bit. So I started to wonder if maybe that had something to do with my power loss on off idle RPMs, and I think I found the problem. I think this bike now has that bottom end grunt. Actually, all the way through the rev range, it feels good. Really able to hop it off of stuff. Feels really good. Could be wrong, but yeah, this bike is feeling excellent. It's always a struggle. Keep your bike feeling good. There are just things that are going to wear out. Things that are going to get clogged up, get dirty over time. Mainly just wear out, though. If your bike has reed valves, sometimes those can wear out. Even if an edge is a little bit frayed, you'll have pretty extreme power loss. Man, this bike feels so good. A little bit of soil, a little bit of moisture in the soil. We've had some pretty good rainstorms come through. So it actually makes for pretty okay traction. Usually when you come out here, you're dealing with a skating rink of just desert, a desolate, dry wasteland out here in the summertime. But it's not too bad right now. Usually I don't come out here because this particular area is just that. I mean, it's a desolate area, but today I've only got a couple hours, and so I've decided to come out and check it out. Yeah, this bike is running really good. Pretty impressed. I think the silencer replacement did it. It's been running a little bit soft for almost since I've had it. I experienced it with the silencer. That was a mistake. I just left that stock silencer on there and it felt good for like 6 months. But after that, I started racing it, and to do that you have to have forestry approved stuff. So I went to a spark arrestor, and right when I did that, I had the power loss, and I, for some reason, never really connected it until recently. I was like, I wonder if that spark arrestor I put on there really dropped the power down that much. And it did. The cool thing about this bike is you can kind of tinker with it, adjust it here and there for years and years. The problem with fuel injection is that once it gets old and that manufacturer stops making those parts, you're pretty much screwed as far as dialing in your bike. If your fuel injection stops working correctly, or any part within that system stops working, then it really causes issues for you later on down the road when you're trying to keep your bike running. And you could say the same thing about carburetors. I mean, I'm sure they'll stop making parts for carburetors, but they are basic enough to where you can probably come up with something. But I'm currently needing to rebuild this carburetor if I want it to quit leaking. It is a little bit leaky. Man, there's that snap, a little off-idle response. That's what helps me balance. I use that little spot right there to help me transfer the bike weight around. I need it right when I hit the gas. And it's doing it. Yeah, I've definitely regained the power on this bike, at least partially. It's hard to compete with a silencer. I mean, the silencer is just free flow, but this Turbincore seems to be doing the trick. And it seems to be like a better quality one. It looks like to me that this will last a lot better. FMF 2.1 just seems more stout. I used to hit that jump right there. I don't know if I feel comfortable with that right now. It's a pretty big gap. The unfortunate thing right now is I know I have a little bit of ethanol in this bike. It really doesn't do the carburetor any favors. But every once in a while I go out riding and I realize I don't have enough gas. So I have to stop at the station, mix up some ethanol in there, and I don't like doing that at all.